Jeremiah 29:11, it says, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not harm you, plans to give you hope and future."
Every single side of my city you play for keeps. Hey, every single side of my city you need for peace. On behalf of the deceased, the beneath, I just wanna speak. West side, west wine, riding down the interstate, full speed.
What up, beloveds? It's your boy Zay, back with another brand new banger for y'all. This is Life of Zay. Thank you for clicking on that channel. Amen. If you're new here, look around, see if there's something for you. If there ain't, good riddance to you. Beat your feet and get out of my channel. No, I'm just joking. If there is something for you, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. Turn the bell on so you know when I drop, and you'll be notified when I drop some bangers for y'all. Also, give me a like, give me a comment, something. If you're already part of the family, I appreciate y'all more than y'all know. Y'all keep, hey man, we're almost there to get monetized, and that's the real goal behind YouTube, right? I ain't one of these YouTubers that sit here and say, I don't do it for the money, blase, squaje. I do it for the money, bro. Trust me, I do it because it's a release for me, but I also do it for the funds. We're sitting at 1,870 subs and counting, bro. Almost to 2K. I spoke to, there's another YouTuber in Roswell. He has he's like one of the biggest ones like me. You know, well, me and him are the biggest YouTubers in Roswell. His name is Time with Richie, and we're gonna work. My microphone fell. That's a Neumann 103. That's an expensive microphone to be dropping, bro. Thank God I got the chaotic eyeball on there though, so it protected it. But like I was saying, me and Richie are gonna do a collab here soon. We're trying to work it out, work out the little kinks and stuff, because his channel is totally different. Sorry, I'm filling up my vape. But yeah, man, I just wanted to jump back on here and check in with everybody, seeing how everybody's doing, how everybody's Thursday's going. I hope it's going good. Leave me a comment down below if your Thursday's going good. I wanted to jump on here, man. I got a little bit of hate mail, and I wanted to address something and speak on something also. And we just, that's what I do. See, I turn the hate into something positive, and they get mad about that. But hey, man, keep getting mad because I'm gonna keep shining, right? But anyway, so check it out. I was going through my emails, you know, my YouTube emails, and another thing, YouTube picked me for this seminar they're doing. It's real dope, bro. It's a big thing I'm doing with YouTube. They picked me for a seminar, 60-second video of how you got started, inspiration, all this stuff, and they picked my channel, so that's really dope. But anyway, so I'm going through my emails. I see this hate mail from this little hater. I'm not gonna give you the satisfaction. You know, they really took the time out their day to message me, and I love it, bro. I love that I have them bothered like that. You know what I mean? Like, that shit really motivates me. Like, I got people bothered to take the time out your day to do that. You're a sucker. But anyway, they're like, oh, and no one wants to hear your sad stories. We all have one. Let me tell y'all something, bro. I tell you that every single time. I ain't here to tell no sad story. I know everybody has one. I know some are worse than mine. I know some aren't even close to mine. But let me tell you something, bro. My whole goal here on YouTube is to bring awareness and show people that there's a better way, bro. There's a better way. This year alone, I've probably spent close to $15,000 in clothes. You know what I mean? Just in clothes alone, because I'm trying to, you know, I'm living life, man. My kids are living life. My girl's living life. We're living life, bro. We never had nothing. You know, me and my girl come from a broken home. You know, hers was a little different, broken, but we both come from that, you know what I mean? And, you know, we're trying to live life. We're trying to be happy, and people don't like to see that. So, what I want to get on here to let y'all know is I'm not giving haters recognition, none of that stupid stuff. All I'm doing is trying to bring something to show people that there's another way, bro. That they can have another way, even though their situation's hard, because mine was hard by all means, but there's always another way. Like, I get that, you know what I mean? But here's the thing, bro. Like, I really don't care. I've said it plenty of times on YouTube. I don't care to have people hear my sad story. Y'all haven't even heard my sad story. The shit y'all have heard is the times I've done things, you know what I mean? The stupid shit that's happened in my life like that. Y'all haven't heard any of my sad stories, so I don't understand that. But one thing that I want to tell y'all is that don't let someone validate that for you. Don't let somebody tell you that you can't tell your sad story to the world because nobody cares, because it's just gonna make it's just gonna make you look like you're asking for help. Like, fuck them, bro. Let them talk their shit like they're best at, and you do you. Don't. Who cares what people think, bro? Honestly, if you want to tell your sad story, tell it. If you want to beg people to feel sorry for you, do that shit. That's not what I do, though. Like, I'm telling y'all right now, I don't want anybody feeling sympathy for me. I don't even touch on the basis of what has took place in my life. You know, I've told y'all things like we didn't have bills all the time. I've told you we didn't have a house all the time, slept in cars. That's not me telling y'all a sad story. That's me telling y'all how real this shit is. How authentic and real this struggle is, bro. So that people can see that and they can grasp that it's been so bad, bro. Like, y'all have no idea. I haven't even touched on a sad story yet, but I want people to grasp that and say, look how bad that shit was. And he still made a change out of that, bro. I still made a change. I still came out of that shit with my head up. I still came out of that shit alive. I still came out of that without a life sentence. You feel me? Like, I did that shit, and I'm going to continue to do it. Because I always say that it stops with me, bro. This shit's not going past me. Like, my kids will never know what that feels like. They might know what it feels like to, like the small stuff, you know what I mean? Like, my daughter just got some cereal and there's no milk. But guess what? Mom and dad are about to bring milk here in a little while. So don't trip on that too much. We're about to bring milk. But that shit like that, it'll keep them grateful. And it'll keep them knowing that, keep in your mind, some kids don't have cereal to eat. Be grateful for what you have. Appreciate what you have. And let that shit humble you. Because I had to get humbled horrible, bro. I had to get humbled horrible. I had to be up here and then go back down to here. And then go up here and then be back down to here. Several times, bro. Several times I got tired of this shit. And I went back to the block, bro, and made 7-8 racks in 2 days. And go blow that shit, live my life, start balling out. And then it all stops, bro. I lose everything. I've done that several times. And that shit right there will humble you. That wasn't being humble, but the experience will humble you. When I went from being in a penthouse suite in Albuquerque, you know, selling crack to all this stupid shit, to coming back and not even having a vehicle and sleeping on my mom's couch. Like, that shit will humble you to your core, bro. And by my kid, I don't want them to have to learn that way, because that shit's hard, bro. When you lose everything, you know, when you have to throw your whole load and some shit goes down and, you know, it's either the drugs or jail and you gotta pick to stay free and throw the drugs, that shit is hard, bro, to come back up from the bottom. I've been at the bottom, bro. I had to start over from ground zero, bro. I didn't even have a couch in my house. You know, shout out to my homegirl, Chelly. She really, her and her family really helped me, you know, to get me back on my feet. You know, I had a really good job at that time. I was a supervisor, and you know, thank God I met my girl, and she made me become a man, because back then it was like up and down all the time. I would do so good, and then I'd lose the job because I was drunk, and you know what I mean? Like, stuff like that will humble you really, really awful, bro. And I don't want my kids to have to go through that. I want my kids to feel it a little bit and be like, you know what? I know my parents are going to bring me that milk and shit in a little while, but there's kids down the street that don't have that. That don't even have that option of parents bringing that home, bro. And the only time they eat cereal is at school and stuff, you know what I mean? And that's something I want to let people notice, bro. Don't ever think that I'm doing this shit for some stupid reason that I'm not, man, because I'm not doing this to tell a sad story or have people feel bad for me or all that bullshit, because quite frankly, I can give a less, bro. Like, that's not going to do nothing for me. I get my money on my own. My girl, we get our money, you know what I mean? And that's all that matters at the end of the day to me, bro, is taking care of my family, making sure the money stays coming in, and making sure that they don't have nowhere close to the story that I had. And that they're going to be able to grow up and give their kids a good story because of what we're showing them, bro. And that's the goal, man. Like, people steady be thinking that, you know, I want people to hear this sad story. I don't. And I haven't even told the sad story. That's what I don't understand, bro. But I will tell the stories about the shit that happened in my life, because I want someone to take that and I want someone to run with it, bro. Like, I want somebody to know, like, there's a brighter day coming, and I just got to hold on, and I just got to push. And he's been in that situation, but look, now he can buy a pair of shoes every week. Now he can go out to eat 5 or 6 times a week if he wanted to. You know what I mean? I can't because of my diet, and it sucks. But hey, man, I'm just trying to make this real vivid for y'all, bro, because I'm telling you, I got that email. I deleted it, you know, because I can't let this shit surround my world and alter how I think about YouTube and what I want to do for my channel. I can't let stupid ass people's comments do that. That's probably mad because nobody will listen to their sad story, or nobody gives a shit what they're going through, or their own family don't, and they're probably mad because of that. So I deleted it. But he said all I do is ask for sympathy and throw a pity party. Bro, I don't do that shit, man. Trust me. The hardest thing in my life was losing my mom, and prison and shit. And I made those choices for the jail. I did that. And one thing that since my mom died, I gained this understanding on death that's so vivid to me. Like, it's gonna happen, bro. Regardless, it's gonna happen. You can't stop that. None of us can. We ain't God, bro. We can't stop that. That's gonna take place. And that's something that we gotta accept and we gotta live with, bro. And even though that shit hurts, bro, like, I'm telling you, when you lose your mom, bro, and that's another thing. That's why I tell y'all, love y'all's mom when you got her, bro. Because this shit, it's rough, man. Like it's really rough when you lose your mom. That's your queen, bro. But it's gonna happen. Everybody's gonna die, bro. Everybody's gonna die. And that's something people don't understand. And I had to realize that because my mind wasn't where it needed to be, bro. I was thinking about stupid shit. I was thinking about killing people, bro. Honestly, I wanted to kill everybody involved in it. Everybody that talked to my mom that day. Everybody. And I couldn't do that. I had to change, Thank God that God saved me. And he took me out of that because it wasn't looking good, bro. Like, let me tell y'all. For a lot of people, it wasn't looking good. And God took me from that. And God delivered me from that. And he broke the chains of murder. He broke the chains of homicide on me. He broke the chain of anger and reacting and not thinking about what's going to happen now. And pulling out a gun and just start shooting. I think about that shit now, bro. Like, I think about that. And then another thing that my grandpa told me, if you're somewhere and you need a firearm, you don't have no business being there because you can't have firearms. And guess what? If you really feel in your spirit that you need that gun to be at this place, you ain't got no business being there. And that's as real as it gets, bro. Like, ain't nobody gonna sugarcoat shit. You know what I mean? Like, I've already spent a lot of my life locked up, bro. And I don't want to spend the rest of my life locked up. I got a beautiful family. I want to take them places. You know what I mean? I want to do things with them. And in order to do that, I have to think about stuff before I do it. And thank God he broke the chains, bro. Because I'm telling you, even some of y'all watching that are from Roswell, if God didn't break those chains, I would have put you in the dirt. You know what I mean? 3 years ago, I would have dusted you like nothing. And then I would have dusted you and went and played with my kids afterwards. You know what I mean? Like, that's the mentality that I was in because I was so hurt because of my mom's death and shit like that, bro. Like, and it wasn't right, bro. And I'm thankful every day that God broke those chains on that because I'm not like that now. Back then I would have shot you. And nowadays I'm going to pray for you. That's all I can do. I got a big homie. We actually just recently met. And he schools me. He's a real big homie. Like, he's did time, you know what I mean, for the worst shit. I'm not going to go into what it is. But what I'm telling y'all is he's 100%. These new dudes ain't no f***ing gangsters, bro. Like, he's 100% to the bone. He's a f***ing G. Like I'm telling y'all, he's a straight G. No lack in him at all. He's a straight G, bro. And he's been schooling me a little bit. And he's been telling me, like, you gotta pray for him. You know what I mean? Unless someone comes to you, you gotta pray for him. You can't do that. Like, and the crazy thing about it is he tells me, like, look at my life. Like, look at all this time I've been locked up. That's where you're at. You're where I was when I was younger, and no one told me that. So now I'm telling you, don't throw your life away like that. Don't throw your life away, because it happens like that, homie. It happens like that. You know what I mean? Like, it ain't nothing for you to, take someone's life. It happens like that, bro. Trust me. When my shit happened, and again, we're not going to go into it. I've already explained to y'all why we're not. So please just understand that. But when my shit happened, bro, I don't know. It was so quick, and afterwards you think about it and you're like, why did this take place? Why did this take place? Why did I let this take place? And I don't want to be like that, bro, in prison. Hey, man, check it out. I already did the 1 year habitual for a gun crime. If I get another gun crime, I'm not going to do the 4 year. I'm not going to do the 8 year. I'm going to do a 10-year piece on my head straight. 10-year piece, bro. My son will be 15 when I get out. That's another thing my big homie's telling me, like, you got your Hito? I had to watch my Hito grow up in a picture, bro. Like, think about that shit. And that shit really makes me think, man. Like, that shit makes me think. And I hope it makes y'all think, too, that this shit is real, bro. This ain't no game out here. Like, you know, this shit really ain't no game, bro. And these choices that you make, it's so quick, bro. It's so quick. You know, since I did that documentary with Frankie, shout out to Frankie, there's been 5 murders in my city. 5. And probably like 12 shootings, bro. It's like, it's getting crazy right now. You know, y'all need to hold God close, keep God at your center, and just keep praying through it, bro. And we'll get through it. But as far as, you know, I off-tracked a little bit. But what I'm telling y'all is, as far as me sharing a sad story and asking for sympathy, that's not what I'm doing at all, bro. I don't need sympathy. I'm living life, homie. I'm living a good life, bro. Like, literally, I'm living life that people wish they could live, you know? Like, I'm living a good life. And I know that's why they hate on me, but check it out, homie. I'm trying to help somebody. You know what I mean? That's my main goal. Yeah, of course, the money, yeah. But I'm really trying to help somebody. I'm trying to help some kids. Because I've been through it. I've been through it this much. My big homie, he's been through it. He's been through this shit. He's been doing this shit since he was young, bro. You know what I mean? He's in his 40s. He's been doing this shit. And it's serious, bro. Like, it's serious. I've been through a little bit. And what I can tell y'all from that little bit is you don't want to go down that road, bro. Find your way out, man. Find your way out and get yourself out of that any way you can. So don't ever think that I'm sharing no sad story, bro. Because guess what? I found my way out. And I'm living life, man. I got a beautiful family. I got a beautiful woman that I go to bed with every night. That I'm fixing to marry. You know what I mean? Like, I'm living life, bro. And I'm happy with the way my life is right now. And sure, I'll change a few things, yeah. But I don't have a reason to ask for sympathy. Don't ever think that. I have no reason to ask for sympathy. I have no reason to want people to feel bad for me. Don't feel bad for me. What I want you to do is I want you to be proud of me. Be proud of me. If you're watching that, be proud of me. Say, that I follow that guy on YouTube and he made it out that shit, bro. He's made it out of those prison cells. He's made it out of getting shot. He's made it out that hood. He's made it out of being a dope boy. He's made it out of you know what I mean? All this bullshit, having to sleep on the floor because they shoot at the house. I don't gotta do that shit no more, bro. We sleep in a California king bed. It's kind of hard, but that hoe works. You know what I mean? Brand new bed. We sleep in that shit every night. Me and my girl and all my damn kids. But you know why? Because we made it out that shit, bro. If y'all had any idea of the story of my girl's background, I guarantee you, I don't care how hard you are, it'll bring tears to your eyes. You know why? Because I'm hard as dog, and it brings tears to my eyes. You know what I mean? I've looked at people in their face and bucked them, bro. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. You know what I mean? And any law enforcement watching, I've already did my time for anything I've done. So go dig up as much as you want. You ain't gonna find shit because I already did time. But I've looked people in their eyes doing that shit, and that shit'll bring tears to my eyes because she's never had a chance, bro. She's never had a chance. She's never been treated like a queen. She's never, you know what I mean? She's never had that shit. She had to take care of people all her life, bro. Since she was a little ass girl, having to take care of guys and shit, having guys play her. Y'all have no idea of her story, bro. Just her whole story, man. Like, y'all ain't got no idea, bro. And we still don't want sympathy, because guess what? We're living life, bro. We're not there yet, but we trust God, and we're continuing to push, bro. Like, we're continuing to push because we know that we got babies that we gotta show a better way. They can't see us cry. They can't see us ask for sympathy. They can't see us down. They gotta see that we push. We push forward, and that's what we'll always do. And I got the strongest woman in the world, bro. Trust me, strongest woman in the world. And I'm a very, very strong person because what I've been through, man. And when I fall, she pick me up. Every time she pick me up, get your ass up. You're gonna keep pushing. You ain't gonna give up like that. You're better than that. Look where you used to be. Are you that anymore? Are you that? Are you this little grimy ass person that no one wants to come around because they know you're gonna start shooting and stupid shit? You're not that no more. You're not that. So don't think that you're that and get your ass up. You know what I mean? Every time, bro. Every time that I'm down, she'll pick me up. And you know, it's crazy, bro. Like that's what a strong woman is, a necessity. But anyway, back to the thing. What I'm saying is, don't ever feel bad for me because I'm living life. I got a strong partner. She's a praying warrior. She can move mountains, bro. I'm telling you, don't feel bad for me. I'm living life. I don't want no one to feel bad for me, but I want to bring awareness. So if you feel bad for yourself, you can see my story was like yours, but guess what? I made it out of that. Like, I made it out of that. And that's all I want from this channel, bro. I don't need no sympathy. I don't need none of that shit. Neither does my girl. Neither does my kids. None of us, because we're living life, bro. We're okay. Like, we're good. We could buy the stuff that we want, that we desire. We can We can go places, you know what I mean? Like we can do that, bro. We're living life. Don't feel bad for us, because yeah, that was a bad time, bro, and it sucked and it was hard and we didn't know if we could make it through. But honestly, honest to God, bro, if I could take all that shit back, I wouldn't, because it makes me able to stand today, and it makes me know that I gotta go that much harder every day, because these babies ain't gonna starve, bro. These babies ain't gonna know what it's like to be living in a house with no bills for a month. And I'm gonna keep it real with y'all, bro. We've gotten our bills turned off before for like a day, bro. But that shit happens to people. Problems happen. My story was nothing like that, bro. There's been times where we didn't have water for 3 months straight, bro. 3 months straight having to shower at people's house. My little sister, I want to tell y'all something. My little sister graduated in white from high school, from college. She's about to be a social worker, bro. And she comes from nothing, bro. She comes from dirt like us. We're all prison, dope boys, all this shit. She never did that. You know what she did? She sat in her room with a cell phone, or with a book and a flashlight. At 14, bro, having to raise herself. Pops was in prison. Older brother was in prison. Everybody's locked up. Then I went. Everybody was locked up. She had to raise herself, man. And the way she raised herself, she did it so good, bro. I'm telling you, bro, I'm so proud of my little sister. Like, she's the success story that everybody wants to see, because she made it out, bro. If you guys knew half the shit, could you imagine, y'all little homegirls, can y'all imagine being on your period with no water in your house? Can you imagine that? Think about that. No water to take a shower and you're on your period. And you have to walk to take a shower. That's the shit my little sister had to deal with, and she made it out of that shit, bro. Out of it. I'm telling y'all, she's so successful. It's crazy. You know, I'm nowhere near where she's at, but I'm successful at a decent spot, but I'm nowhere near where she's at, man. And I'm proud of her. I'm so proud of her. Like, I couldn't express it enough, bro. But we come from that. You know what I mean? We come from nothing, man. And like I said, we've had little struggles. We've had struggles where we had to stay at a hotel because the light got turned off because we didn't make the payment. But guess what? I went out there and grinded my ass off and made sure that I got that shit. Or there's been struggles where I spent too much money, you know, on shoes or whatever, and we had to be late on the rent, whatever. We've been through struggles, man. Don't think that everything's perfect for me, because it's not. But what I can tell you is we're living life the best that we can. And it's a good life, bro. It's a good life. You know what I mean? As far as necessities and all that stuff like that, we have a good life, man. And I'm thankful to God every day that He puts me in a position, you know. And a lot of the times, I'll keep it real with y'all, I banged the block. That's how I got that shit, you know what I mean? I pumped it out the block, and you know, I know that ain't of God, bro, and I ain't proud of that shit. I'm actually embarrassed of that. But whenever I gotta turn to a certain way to make money or whatever fast, and for my family, I'm gonna do it by any means, bro. And I don't want to do that shit, trust me, but I'm gonna take care of my family by any means. So I don't want y'all to have no sad story from me, please, or no sad. Don't be sad of whatever sympathy, none of that shit. Don't do that, please, man, because I'm living life and I'm living a good life, man. And you know, it could be so much worse, bro, and I'm so thankful, and it's not even close to worse, bro. Nothing's, we're good, you know what I mean? We're good. And I just want to jump on here and tell y'all that, man, but I hope y'all having a good day. I hope y'all staying blessed, stay prayed up, keep God at your center, because you already know that's the only way you're going to that's the only way it's going to be better, bro. You know, God will forgive you. Keep God at your center, keep praying. It don't matter. I don't care if you're sticking a needle in your arm, bro. Pray to God to break that chain, and I promise you He'll break that shit. Because, you know, God wants to see His people. You know, my big homie, again, he sent me this thing, and I've been reading it every day. It's a little scripture. I'm gonna leave y'all with this real quick. Give me a second. My big homie sent me this the other day. I had a serious talk with him about this situation I'm facing, and I ain't gonna go into it. But what I can tell y'all is he probably saved my life. You know what I mean? He probably saved my life, bro. Honestly, and I'm man enough to say that shit. Like, I didn't think nothing, you know what I mean? I didn't think nothing else but what I was thinking, and he corrected that shit. And that's what a real big homie is. Y'all don't understand. These big homies that are telling y'all, hey, go shoot that house, that ain't your big homie. I'm telling you, he broke it down so vivid and so f***ing real for me that there's no other way that I couldn't say, yeah, you're right, bro. This shit's a mistake that I'm trying, you know what I mean, that I'm thinking. This shit's wrong. This shit's of the devil. And he helped me out with that. And, you know, he told me to pray God remove the thorn from my side. You know what I mean? That's a real big homie. But I want to share this with y'all. This is what he sent me, and it's really been ringing in my head, man. I've been thinking about shit. Jeremiah 29:11. It says, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not harm you, plans to give you hope and future." I'm gonna leave y'all with that, bro. Read that again. Rewind that shit. Listen to that again. Plans to give you hope in future and prosper you. That's what God wants to do. But you gotta hold God first. You gotta come to God first. He's always there. But you got your free will. So y'all think about that, man. But I'm saying, man, I hope y'all have a good rest of y'all's Thursday. I hope y'all enjoy y'all's weekend. I'm gonna be on here here soon with another video. I'm sorry this is so long, but I just wanna make shit clear, you know what I mean? Like I don't want no lacking. I want that shit clear to y'all. So it is what it is. But hey, man, I'm gonna see y'all on the next one. I love y'all. Y'all all be safe. Keep your family close. Keep your haters close. Keep God closer. I'm gonna see y'all on the next one. I'm saying,
Instigate, intimidate, true religion, jeans on, hoodie and a 30 clip, pocket full of Molly, gotta burn a heat of murder with. Grandma used to tell him about the Lord when he was younger.